Bobby Roode.
Come on, big boy.
Is Roode trying to lure Braun Strowman?
Well, it appears
Baiting
that
him.
way, and now Braun Strowman in pursuit. Bobby Roode
Look how fast
goes
Strowman
underneath the ladder he set up, and
What are you gonna do now, huh, big boy? What are you gonna do now, huh? Come on, big boy.
God! Braun Strowman just crushed the ladder with his bare fists.